I find it to be very invaluable because you get really crucial information, especially because a lot of us right now, we're putting together a marketing strategy and we want to make data-driven decisions. And so, all the information that you gather here contributes to, our strategy in terms of the way forward for 2026 and beyond. So the way forward for us will be, we're going to be looking at 2 or 3 emerging markets, which will be continental Europe, Latin America, and Africa. There is a huge discussion around Africa right now at this conference. Many of our regional partners are also looking at how we can work, better with, whether it's Nigeria, East Africa, West Africa, and that's something that we're going to see coming on stream for 2026 and beyond, is tightening up that partnership and collaboration to see how we can, stimulate, whether it's, cargo investment, leisure tourism, leisure travel. We're pacing behind currently 2024 numbers, not by a large margin. I think with the addition of Delta in December, I think we'll be able to close that gap. And so we might not see a high increase over 2024 because that's now our landmark year. But we're doing well. UK, Canada, the US, of course, is the lion's share of our visitor arrivals. We're doing well. The market is again, the margin, is not huge. So I think we'll be able to hopefully close that gap by the end of the year. And specifically for the upcoming winter season, I know right now when we look at the load factor for some of the airlines and also occupancy for the properties, what we're seeing is that a lot of forward bookings. So I think that bookings for, longer term out, so whether it's 3, 4, 6 months out, even a year, because for Spicemas for next year, a lot of our properties are already saying that they're completely booked. Right? So I think that people are planning. It's not last minute anymore, as we would have seen during the pandemic, because I know that there was a little, people are wondering, is something going to happen? Am I going to lose my deposit? There was, they weren't sure. I think right now people are a bit more comfortable planning long term. So I think we're able to get a good gauge of how 2026 is pacing. And I'm telling you, winter on, it's looking really good. Right now, we're looking forward to Intercontinental being added to our accommodations offerings next year. We'll be looking at September 2026. I think what that will do is open up more opportunities for us for the MICE segment, the meetings and incentive segment. Right now, I think the bulk of our meetings that we host on the island happen at the Radisson. So to be able to have something that we can offer that's complimentary is going to be really great. So I'm excited about that. Another one of our partners, True Blue, they are looking at expanding their brand over to our sister island of Curaçao. So we're looking, everything is looking really great in terms of development. That's something that we really want to see increase in the next couple of years, is our inventory, especially because, as I mentioned previously, right now there are so many of the hotels that are booked right now for Spicemas. It's a very busy time for us. We just don't have a lot of accommodations to meet the demand. So to be able to see these new offerings being added to our inventory is going to be fantastic.